Oh, it's red. Hey, that means we're live. Yeah, and you thought I was going to go on time.
I start now.
Yeah, right. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to an edition of the Nocturnal Feeding Show on a Thursday night. I want to welcome our panel. We got TJ Autocross, Dr. A. He's in Peru. That's his handy dandy art back there. We got Rico Stan, and we got Chattanooga Ed. Thank you guys for showing up. Yes, appreciate it.
Hi, everybody.
Hola.
There's a lot of people in
Hola.
here. You want to do the participants list there? I'm
Who?
looking at Rico.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking
For
to see
sure.
if somebody's in here because if they are, I got to play something.
For sure. All right. So say something, people. Say something so you're on the list. We know you're here. Because it's not a full list. It looks like there's a lot more people here. Craig's Catfish Cave was first. There's George. There's Dr. A, Brother Dan, Deedekins, Kirk. Hi, Fishyman. Fish Rumor. Hi, Steve. Heather Green. Oh, Eric Wyrock just came in. Benjamin Peters. Heather Green. We got Jeff Kane. There's Matt, Liquid Zoo, Long Family Shoal. Hi, Michael. Matilda Robinson. Mickham. Nathan, Skipper, Jay, Nano Aquarium Guy, Travis Myers, Whips World. Why are we always yelling? Who? Some more people came in. John McKenzie.
Uncle Bruce and Aunt Dana are here.
Don't forget Uncle Bruce.
We missed him in the last stream.
We
Xanadu,
did. I
Huawei,
apologize.
Whip, Night Owl. I know I'm missing some others because it populates as we're going. Fishfam.link is here.
Daniel
Darlene
Baez.
Yeah,
Alex.
quite a few people showed up.
Hello, everybody.
Also, I want to thank Jeff Kane for being a member of the Bottom Dweller community. Appreciate it.
Don't play by the highway.
What's that?
And Nancy B, don't play by the highway.
Oh, my God.
Your face was just, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was like,
I was not expecting that.
no. I don't know. There's Dennis and Coro.
Long
Without
time.
audio.
Bruiser. Hi, Bruiser.
You're going to alert. We're going to knock a couple things out of the way here.
Knock it out of the park.
Yeah, or knock them out of the park. One of the things we're going to talk, there's two things we're going to talk about real quick is helping to donate to people that need the help. One of them is going to be Saints Dust. You're going to have to go to it and read it because it's kind of hard because it reminds me of something that one of our good friends went through a little while, about two years ago now, I believe. Who's in the bathroom? That's Dr. Anthony. That's the echo in his room.
Echo in the, yep.
Look at my link.
It worked.
I dropped it in the chat and it says opens in a new tab. I copied from the private chat over here and it grabbed instead of just the actual text. That's weird.
It worked though. No, it did not. Take that down.
Dr. Anthony, we pinned you last upload.
There we
Oh,
go.
thank you. If I
Let's
kind
get
of
rid of
felt
this
it, I thought.
Thank you, Jeff Kane, for the $2. And thank you for Skipper also. But that was really nice that you dropped it at the very end.
So what's
I
your two
apologize. I
hats?
didn't say.
What do you guys have?
Thanks.
What's on your hats, you two?
These are the coolest hats in the world.
I have one, but it's in a
Pasco.
I can't see it. My
Bentley Pasco's hat.
okay, my allergies are acting up here, so it gets to my eyes. Oh,
Mine's sitting up over. Mine's over here in a baggie with because he signed it. Maria
Hey,
Maria
do you
got
hear
it
that?
for me at the Triple Crown.
Do you hear that?
What?
Somebody's knocking.
Oh no! Oh no! Who is it?
Someone knocking at the door.
Somebody ringing the bell.
It's Steph.
Bringing
Who
the
the hell is that?
East Coast,
Hey.
baby.
I just thought we needed one more person up here. Just one more.
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Steph.
Happy
Right
New
now,
Year.
Dr.
New
Anthony's
Year.
not at his house right now. You could rob him.
No, I could go rob you blind.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
He's like, do me a favor.
Yeah, there's less things I have to pack.
Thank you, Jeff, for the $2 super chat. So go to the GoFundMe the second one that's in the chat and check that out.
I got rid of the first one.
Yeah, I deleted it in the main chat. And everybody, there's another one for Dr. Anthony for the kids down in Peru. We'll put that link in the chat also. And it's a good cause to help the little guys down there to have a Christmas, which they had. It's just to help get some more money toward that.
I need to do that. I'm going to do that.
We're at, I think, 84% today with 3 days left.
It's double duty, right? It's for the Christmas party for the kids, but it's also support for the center to help with operating costs and everything.
I will tell you about three quarters of it has been used for the Christmas party.
Oh, okay. Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah, we had over 350 kids this year.
Nice.
And probably over 500 people at the party.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great.
Now, Christmas is a big deal down there, right? It's normally it's a big yeah.
They don't do Santa Claus because, how can you explain to your child that Santa Claus not bringing your gifts this year? So it's a religious holiday here too, because Catholicism and evangelical Christian churches are really big here in Peru.
Yeah.
Oh,
gotcha.
Okay. Well, I hope you guys reach your goal. That'll be great.
Yep.
But everybody did great from the YouTube side of it, and everybody else that helped donate. That's a pretty good job, I think. 84%. That's pretty great.
Yep. And so I just want to say I'm finishing the video, the Christmas video. Got to get the final okay from the chief operating officer and overall boss, and then probably I'll put it online tomorrow on my YouTube channel.
Is that Rachel?
Yeah, Rachel. That's it, Rachel.
That'll never stop. That's it now. That's it. She's going to change her name. She's going to change her name. And I have that song stuck in my head now, the Wings, Paul McCartney Wings song that you were singing. Thank you very much. Somebody knocking on the door. Somebody ringing the bell.
I thought he was. My bad. It's the first stream for the new year for me. And one of the things I want to ask people on the panel is, we'll start with TJ. Do you have any projects for this year? Can't say coming year now, but this year.
Yeah. So a big part of what I want to continue to work on is the Danann white clouds that I picked up. Now it's been a couple of years ago, and I continue to talk to the ichthyologist in my fish club that had brought them originally to the auction, and I got them from, and he doesn't have his anymore. And he had said to me, listen, his belief is that, they're very low in numbers if they exist in the wild at all. And so I want to continue to try and produce as many as I can here in my aquariums. I'm having some pretty good success with that. I've got a group now that was born back in November, and they grow very slowly, it seems like. So they're starting to get bigger. They're now probably half an inch in size, and they actually look like fish now as opposed to just little eyelashes with heads, because they come out so tiny. The other one that I didn't expect, so I think the last time I was up, Skip, we talked a little bit about the fish that I keep, and I've got those deep water fish, the Paracyprochromis, the ones that have kind of the blue fins.
Mm-hmm.
I've had them for just over 3 years now, and just have my first group of babies that were just released by the mother on Tuesday. So I've got 9 babies in the tank with the parents. They are already 2 days out. They came out like a half inch almost in size. They look like little versions of the parents. So very, very different. They're like fully formed fish. They eat flake food already. And thankfully, it looks like the parents pay them no attention. So they are not interested in eating them or anything. So my hope is, that's kind of the first that they've had. I know they are a longer lived fish. So 7 years is not really uncommon for them. And so I'm hoping to kind of continue that as well, because I think they're a pretty interesting fish. So I'd like to have more and be able to, give them to friends or take them to the fish club or whatever.
White clouds, if you have a good amount of the white clouds by time clashes,
Yep.
I would buy some of those off of you. I would definitely love. So if you get to that point where you have enough, you're going to bring some, please keep me in mind. I definitely would buy those off of you.
Absolutely. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's a very interesting group that you have there. We showed pictures the last time, I do believe.
We did, yeah. So
they're pretty great. And the deep waters, they were pretty nice looking too.
They're really pretty, yeah, and they kind of leave each other alone. So even though they're an African cichlid from Tanganyika, they're not really super aggressive with one another. And I'm happy to see that so far it looks like they are paying no attention to the babies, because I wasn't sure if that would be the case or if I was going to have a problem with them eating them. Again, we're only a couple of days in, but so far it seems like they don't even, they stay on the opposite side of the tank and the babies are hanging out on the other.
Wonder if they're working on another group, maybe.
We'll see. So they're a mouth brooder. So the mother carried the eggs for 3 weeks, basically, and then just released them on Tuesday. And I went to feed the tank, and all of a sudden I was like, what the heck is that at the top of the tank? And it was like I said, it was between 1/4 and 1/2 inch. And I was like, my God, that's a baby fish. And later that day, there's 9 in total, I think it is, that she had released.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Crazy. It's neat.
Wow.
Coral. Yeah. I know which ones we had talked about it. Yeah.
That's right.
But thank you.
So those are my big projects.
Sweet.
Those are pretty, TJ.
Yeah,
they are.
I like them. Thanks, Steph.
Dr. Anthony?
Well, probably very few of you know this, but I guess I will finally announce it that I am retiring at the end of this academic year. And so in end of May, Rachel and I will be moving to the Portland, Oregon area.
Oh,
so
wow.
I have broken down most of my fish room. Has very few fish in it right now. Unfortunately, when Skipper comes to visit, not going to see much in there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I have to figure out how to move all those tanks and everything. So I'll be.
But it'll be a party.
Yeah, I'll be setting up a new fish room. Whether we build the fish room or I convert an existing room or a basement into a fish room, we will see what happens. But first, we have to put our house on the market. We can't buy one until we sell our house. So we got a lot of things to do to our house.
Will you be still more?
Oh,
you go first.
I'm sorry, Rico. Will you still be working with the Peru Research Center?
That was my question.
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
We'd be going more often. That was my question, Ed. So
potentially yes, because I really won't have much holding me back, except if I do have a big fish room, then I don't want to be leaving my fish. So there's goods and bads about this.
Congrats on retirement, though.
Yeah, retired. I want to give you a high five. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, but I'll be in your boat, Rico.
You're gonna grow your hair out?
No, money gets a lot tighter when you're retired. So
we could be twinsies. And we could stream all the time together.
Okay, I'll have to grow it long so I can pull it forward so I can grow it on top.
Mine's thinning really bad. Look, it's thinning really bad. So maybe I'll meet you in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. He's getting a landing strip too. It's there.
Yeah. It's going quick.
Steph, do you have any plans for this year?
Not really. I mean, it's just always a work in progress around here, but I think I want to start working with more Caridina shrimp species.
Ooh.
Just working on breeding the red fancy tigers, the black fancy tigers. I got some new groups or just some new stock in from Flip Aquatics, and then a place online on eBay, I believe. So yeah, just doing that. I got, when you had an auction, Skipper, one of the auctions, I bought the orange-eyed blue tigers, and those finally started breeding. I forget who I got them from, and actually Maria and I split them, but I'm breeding them.
I sort of remember that.
The fellow from South.
They're so pretty. They're such a good quality orange-eyed blue tiger. But anyway, I have all sorts of babies. So just working with more Caridina, I think, and I really would like to get the zebra plecos breeding at some point. That's like, they're of size to breed.
Nice. Did they come from Max?
Thank you.
From out in Albuquerque or something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Max.
Yeah. They're so pretty.
Oh boy, that hurt. I went to go to the email and it's not there anymore. I must have got rid of last year's stuff already so I can make room and not get stuff confused.
Yeah.
But
that's what I got going on.
Cool. Rika?
Mm-hmm.
Mine's up in the air. Like, I'm consolidating, so I'm getting rid of some tanks, but it's possible. My plan was this is a 55 here. I know it's pretty dark back there. It's hard to see. This is a 55. I want to move that up to the top and put there is an 8-foot rack there. So I want to put, I don't know, a bigger tank, like a 150, 125, whatever I can fit. I can change that. I need to rebuild that anyways, because I want to use 2x6s instead of the 2x4s now that's there. I want to go with a bigger tank and actually get maybe some bigger fish. I mean, the biggest fish I have are my Bozemantes and my Denison barbs. That's it. Well, the bluegill. The bluegill is the biggest. But I'm thinking, and I don't know what. I might go Oscars. I was thinking about it. I was really
that'd be
thinking, cool. I really want June to like me, and I think if I go with Oscars, she'll be my friend.
Might help.
I've been wanting killifish forever, and so I've been thinking about going down that rabbit hole too. Specifically the blue Galaris, but maybe some of the others. And I want to continue on with the Godeids because those Zenatokas are doing great. I've already split some of these off into another tank over here. I want to maybe spread out with those as well. Maybe some other Godeids and some Limias. I love the Cares fish, and I want to expand more into those for my species only tanks. I want to do, some more Cares fish. So I do have some plans. It's sort of late in the year, though. Probably won't even happen until, late summer at the very earliest.
Nice. I'm not sure if Ed's going to have anything going on. What about you, Ed?
Oh, I got a bunch of stuff going on. I'm trying to, actually close. I want to work on my pink inlers. I've been working on a pink inler line for a while, but I'm going to start line breeding them so I can get a solid pink inler coming out each time. That's one of my goals for this year. I've started my first kind of colony. I don't know if it's a colony, but I've got 5 L171s, and Stephanie's helped me feed them and stuff. And so I feed them the shrimp pellets during the day, and then I drop frozen shrimp at night to them. And I haven't lost any of the 5. She told me, because I keep my fish room at 77, she told me to heat it up. So I've got a heater in there, and now it's at about 80. I added an extra filter on there too. So it's not just a sponge filter, but I got to hang on the back just to be extra paranoid with these guys. But that's that. I'm going to try to work on growing or breeding a lot more of my cuckoo Synodontis out, the petricola. I've got a lot of them, and I've got one like grow out tank that has some in it, and they're about ready to go in with the adults. And I think I'm going to put another 20 long in for growing out in that tank. And so that's the fish. And then I also really want to get an Etsy up. I want to get an Etsy up as soon as possible to start putting out the Fish Mafia shirts and hats, and then the stuff like my sponge covers and stuff. And have a way to maybe make a little extra cash on the side.
You're going to be selling your hardwood or what? Or just the soft
This
wood?
is about as hardwood as you got.
It's tank.
I'm looking forward to that. And I know a lot of people are too. A lot of people are sort of wanting you to, because people are always asking to buy some of the Ed crafts that you make. But real quick, the Beischer too that Ed has, the ornamental.
I have a
right. That's
they're going to be moving into a 75 into the living room, and they've outgrown their tank.
I want one.
Just my gosh, the Orientals grow so fast and they're so much more aggressive. I would definitely go with one of the others.
That's a little racist to be calling Oriental.
It's ornamental. Ornamental.
No, ornate. It's ornate.
Ornate.
Yeah.
Ornate. Oh.
Thank you, Dr. Anthony. It's ornate.
Oh. I always heard you say ornamental, ornate. So I thought that's what they were. The one that you had. I just always heard you say ornamental. Not Oriental, ornamental.
Oriental, no.
That's what I want, though. It's ornate. I want one because of Ed.
They're fun. They swim in circles. It's the only fish my cats watch. Are those two guys? But my other Beischer was actually help me out with the name of that. Deltizi. Am I saying that one right?
Is it Deltizi or something?
Yeah, Deltizi.
Maybe I'm wrong.
They're also the banded or the armored Beischer. But the Deltizi is my favorite because they grow to be the biggest, but they're the slowest grower, and they just come up to the glass and stare at you. They're just super chill. That's what I love. It's like a hound dog or something.
Well, maybe I'll go that route then, because I still, I've been wanting to get one, and that might be instead of that. I do have a 75. Anyways, that's also on the list.
It's the one I would feed the guppies to.
There you go, Ed. See the message?
Yeah, Deltizi. I don't know how to say it.
You still want the one he has? He's saying.
You know what? I don't know. That's another thing. Is my 200-gallon tank? I think I'm gonna give the green spotted Severin is going to be going to Bob, and the Red Devil is going to be going to the Metalheads. So I'm thinking about maybe filling it with Congo Tetris.
Ooh.
So I don't know. I'll have to see if how big that fish is, if it can go in there with them or not.
I do love the Congos. I've got those.
I've never had Congos in my life. And I've always loved them.
Love them.
They might be big enough and fast enough that the Deltizi won't mess with them.
I don't know when they're older, but mine. I've heard that they're aggressive from different people, but mine are definitely not at all. Like I put a Bozeman eye in there because he was being picked on in the 55, and he's just like loving life over there now, and they totally leave him alone.
You talking about the Congo Tetras?
Yes, the Congos. Yes.
I got pencil fish and a lemon tetra and a mountain cloud in with them, and they leave them.
Yeah, they're not aggressive at all.
They are aggressive at feeding time, like they're like piranhas. But
gotcha. Yeah.
Other than that,
maybe spawning too. I honestly don't. I don't know.
Well, I could feed the Beischer at night if I had to.
That's true. It's definitely true.
Oh, that sucks.
That's what I used to do. Uh-oh, what happened?
Oh, just he was talking about a piece of wood that Richard Reynolds took home for him from the Clash, and it was one he saw in one of the videos and he wanted, so I set it aside for him. and it unfortunately all the little bits fell apart because it had like this really little. It was roots. It was a root thing, so it had all the real fine stuff.
I have so many pieces of wood I was going to go through and talk about last hour.
Is it in the tank or no? He just soaked it. Okay.
Yeah, and all the super fine bits kind of fell apart. He said.
Stephen P is in the house.
Cool little. Hi, Stephen. It's all those little the roots. Was super fine, and it just looked. It was a really cool piece that he picked up that he wanted for a small tank.
Ed, I got a question for you.
Now,
The cuckoo synodontis, are those the ones that they typically, when they breed, they will go where mouth brooding cichlids are? And if so, is that how you have to breed them in your tanks, or do you breed them differently?
I breed them in a cave.
Oh,
They'll breed in a cave on full moons.
And
on
are they
odd number days, right?
What's that?
What was that, Doc?
Full moon on odd number days and months with U's in it.
The full moon, they're lunar though, so they do they drop their eggs on that, and you can take. I have marbles, not a bag of marbles, but a bowl of marbles, and they go in there and they just do kind of a orgy, and then the eggs fall to the bottom. You take the eggs out and you put them in your 20 long, and you let them go from there.
So they're like an egg scattering type of fish.
Yeah,
basically.
But they do it in the cave, and that's why you have the marbles in there, so it falls through, so they don't eat them.
Okay. Yeah, I just was curious if that's how they had to be bred in captivity as well, but no. Okay, cool. Thanks.
He did we did a crafted Ed with him making them. It was pretty cool. Because of him, I got some, but mine are the Lucipennis synodontis. They're small. They stay small, and they love the skull that I put in there with them. So they could have been breeding for a long time. And but they probably ate the eggs. So I need to do something like that.
Mitchell Broomer, he was the one who showed me how he does his, and it's basically almost exactly the same way that LRB does his. So I saw both how they do theirs, and I was like, I think I can do this too, and it's really easy. And maybe they have eggs all month long, but I'm just pulling them out on after full moons. I don't know, but I was told that somehow they can feel the lunar cycle or something, but I don't know. I mean, they can't see it, so
cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, neat.
So
Whip said to let him know he's coming to Tennessee in March, Ed, and he'd like you to let him know. Ed.
Oh, for sure I will.
Okay.
And I'll have your remind me to make sure that I pick your stuff for you, Whip. As soon as it gets warm, I'll have it ready for you when you come.
Yeah,
yeah.
Wonder if his computer went. Yep.
Can't hear something.
Probably that connection down there in Peru. Okay, so for me, actually, I started working on it tonight. All right, we got some weird stuff going on here.
Oh, no more. Oh, now maybe.
There he is.
Oh, I'm on top.
Blame it on Elon.
His Starlink over there.
Yep.
I actually started working on it tonight, getting stuff moved around in the basement to do a fish room move from one area to the next, and I found out I'm going to have more work to do because I'm getting cold air where I don't want cold air to be coming out of, so I'm going to have to figure out a way to seal that. I didn't like that. One of the walls, it's kind of like a false wall in front of the other one, and I could feel that cold air from the dirt. It's just weird how that part of the basement is. So I'm going to have to figure out some way because that's where the fish rack was going, the one I have now, and I don't want that cold air to come up and hit them.
Maybe just one of those insulating quilts. Yeah, but You probably don't want that down there because it's going to be moist enough that it would probably absorb too much.
So probably what I'll do is I'll get the what they use for siding, the insulation they put behind siding.
Oh, the Tyvek
reflective.
stuff.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
forget
Okay.
Thought about
Yeah.
getting a couple sheets of that. And then I want to get more focused in, honed in, because I actually have time now this year to be able to do some extra stuff, because there's one thing that I'm not doing anymore is I'm no longer a politician. So that's
Explain.
done. That chapter, that 12 years of fun stuff is done. So I have a lot more time on my hands. So I can actually focus a lot more on the fish. I mean, they were being taken care of, but I want to get it to where I want to get some more breeding in, because I got some Night Owl Aquatics, if you're still in here, knows some of the fish that I got coming I won in raffles. So it'll be interesting.
From band.
Also, I got to get a tank set up, because whenever I go to California, I'm probably going to be getting some rainbow fish. We'll see.
Which ones?
Ooh.
Which rainbow?
They're
The
papuis.
papuis.
Oh.
Yeah, they're pretty right now. They're perfect size.
You sort of look a little shocked, Steph. You were like,
1, 2, 3s.
I had to think about the name of them. I'm really
Oh.
tired, and I'm detoxing from sugar.
Yuck.
I'm trying to eat better, and dude, not
It's
to
hard.
sidebar, but like my body's been used to sugar, and I'm like all spaced out, I think, from it. That's how long I've been eating crappy, and I don't
Yeah.
like eating. I don't like eating good. I'd rather eat like bad food.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
And also, I'm going to be putting in a 100-gallon pond. I got a stock tub that I'm going to put in the ground this year, and I got to put a fence around it, because I got 3 labs that would probably just love to jump into that thing. At least one of them would. So, but I haven't decided what I'm putting out there yet. So I got to get it in the ground first.
Ed looks like he's got something real hot to say.
I unfortunately do. And part of it is on your show. Last year, this time. Last year, I gave away 3 Christmas ornaments to 3 different people. And today, when I was taking the ornaments off the tree for my mom, they were on her tree.
Oh, no.
They never got sent, and they were decorations on our tree.
The Corey Doris.
So
Who were you?
I don't
do you remember who they were?
I honestly was wondering if you got I think whoever won the piranha said give it to Rico.
I don't remember that. That's cool. I mean, I'll take
don't
any
remember.
artwork from Ed, but I'd hate for somebody to be out there. I remember that one, and I remember
was
the
I
other
may have to
piranha.
go back and watch the show and find out who the 3 people are.
Somebody's out there
He was-
like that. Ed.
You know
I
what?
couldn't believe it.
It just goes along with his guppies, right? That he
It's terrible.
Yeah, good thing about replays. That's right, Matt. You're going to have to go back and look. Keep yourself honest.
Ugh.
They've been running to the post or to the mailbox every day waiting for these.
Yeah. Damn that Ed.
But I mean, they are pretty cute. See how the little discus is wearing the hat?
Yeah. I remember you making them.
I do too.
Yeah.
I just have to say, I feel really special right now, because over in the other room, I've got my little clown loach statue that Ed made.
Mm.
So he did ship that to me.
I got this guy sitting right here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he did
Dapper
send me that
Dennis.
skull.
Dapper Dennis won this and said, hey, give it to Rico instead. So that was the first part of Ed artwork that I got, and I absolutely love it. He's sitting right here looking at me all the time like, hey, man.
That's from last year, PNW.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
You
that's
got the fish fam.
this trophy.
See, That's why Ed and I are such a great team. What Matt said, Ed is better at shipping than he is at email. Actually, email is my forte, though, I guess. So that's not
unfortunately,
entirely true. We're both bad at shipping.
I've sent frozen fish to Matt. Unfortunately,
Well, that wasn't your fault, though.
well,
I need to look
it
at
was
Ed's
the
straight in my hand.
I was the shipper, and the fish got there frozen. So that's been a huge fear of sending fish. Even though I did send some to
Stephen.
Jimmy P. all the way to California in the desert, and he got them, and it was on Dr. Anthony's instructions on how to put them in the bottles, and it worked.
And yet I'm still waiting mine.
Yep. Well, you're never in town.
Oh, don't give me that.
Wait.
Oh.
When's Skipper coming to visit?
You're going to have to ask Skipper.
Next month.
I'll just stop by my house and I'll give you some to give him.
Yeah, I'm going to parachute from the airplane and then have to drag me back up there.
Where's your layover?
There ain't none. It's a straight flight. I don't do layovers.
What? Oh, you should do that thing that Dr. Anthony does and get to eat chicken wings at the airport.
You're talking about the lounge. I ain't got time for that.
Ain't got time.
I was already in Bangkok.
I haven't seen her in here, but there is. I've got it figured out. And as I say that, it probably ain't going to work. Or she may be lurking. We'll see if this brings her out.
I love that guy. I just love that guy.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Eric.
cool how it covered TJ and Steph perfect.
Surf City. I think we're flying into LAX.
Yeah, you
where
are.
we're flying into.
Yeah.
There's Eric. Oh,
There he is.
I can't stop yawning, but I didn't see Rachel, the real Rachel.
The real Rachel. Yeah, she was in the last stream. I don't know if she's going to shoot over, but it was a little bit of trying to get it to work, and I had him email it to me. It just wouldn't work.
Oh, there was no
Yeah.
sound?
No, whenever we did it last week, he's talking.
Oh.
Mark. And since you are here in March, I might as well just look at the calendar because I'll set the date now. I don't care. We're going to go with March 16th, hoping that it's going to be a little bit warmer. That's the third Saturday. So, Rico, I'll probably forget anyway. So, but March 16th is, I'm going to say that's going to be the date we're going to start the auctions back up. There's going to be some changes. I'm going to write some rules and have it somewhere so that it's easier for people to understand what's going on. And hopefully we can get some new breeders in. I'll get working on that, hopefully. And, yeah, that's when we'll get her started. Can't wait.
It's coming up quick.
Yeah, it will be here quick. The way last year went, this year is probably going to happen the same way. It'll be quick. But, yeah, I want to get some other – because what I like about it is a different type of fish we seen last year. You know, So we'll see. I hope it'll be a good one. It was fun last 2 years.
Yeah,
The year before we did is what kicked it off pretty much. The benefit auctions.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm working on a production to bring you an even better version. Oh, that'd be great. But we got the raw, uncut version. Yeah, I can't think of anything else I wanted to bring up tonight. That's pretty much it. If y'all have any questions in the chat, go ahead and put them in. Ooh, Dennis says he got The hobby needs more. Yeah, I know. I got to get stuff breeding. I'll get working on it. I should have a great selection.
Mark said he might be sold out because the expo. That'll be the week after the expo.
Where's? No, can't do March 16th. Damn it. Just hit me. It's going to have to be the weekend before. That's St.
Is
Patty's
that
Day
your
weekend.
inauguration?
What?
No.
You can't do auction on St. Patty's?
No, I got something
That's
else
bad
going.
luck.
Oh,
Yeah. No, it's not.
I thought it was against your religion.
It ain't against my religion. I'll do whatever the hell I want. But no, I got something else going on that weekend. I just remembered. A date will come soon. It's going to be in March. We'll just go with that.
All right.
It's too hit, Skipper. I ain't no little leprechaun, you little shit.
Oh, bitch with my shillelagh, you bastard.
Ain't getting me pot of gold.
Stephanie, do you still have your 2 dogs?
Yes, and they were fighting in the kitchen dining room area a minute ago, like where they were really like fighting.
I see one.
Is it
We can
behind
see a
her?
reflection. We can see a reflection on the chair,
Oh
right?
yeah. So that's Bella. She's getting groomed tomorrow. She's a hot mess. But we have 2 French bulldogs, and they're a year old. They're sisters,
Ah,
and they're just like they're so cute. But they're
They sit in her
they're
tubs.
can we
fight.
say hi? Bella!
Yeah. Come here, guys.
No,
You can.
They sit in her
Bella's
summer tubs.
Bella's a mess. Come here, guys.
Church of Skipper, I do what I want.
Oh my goodness.
But they'll jump in like her summer tubs.
Ah, hi,
This is the one that jumps in the ponds. This is Princess. She's a
princess.
chunky monkey.
Hi,
And she's the wild one.
princess.
She is
When you
wild.
lifted her up, I thought I was looking at a gremlin.
Could you poke her little cheek for us a little?
She does kind of look like a freaking gremlin, doesn't
Yeah.
Hi.
Can
And
you,
then there's
push her little
Penelope.
face in?
Hold on. Let me get Penelope. You guys got to see
I want to see
Penelope.
I want to see how mushy their faces are.
Oh, hold on. And then this is Penelope.
Nah,
The Frenchies
good
aren't too
eyebrows.
mushy, are they? The faces aren't on the Frenches. They're not too mushy, are they?
They, they're sisters, but I think she's got bad genetics. It's a long story on how we got them. But she's got better genetics than her sister, even though they're sisters. I think they have long story. But they're cute, but would I get a French bulldog? Like, no. They're cute, but they just have a lot of health problems. They can't breathe, and they're super cute.
Yeah, just like pugs.
But-
We have a pug. We've had a couple pugs. I would never buy one from like a breeder because of that reason. They have so many problems with the breathing and stuff. But they were both rescues and absolutely love them though. They're great dogs. We had one that passed away almost 2 years now. It was Tucker. He was my buddy. He used to sit right down here. There's a lot of stories about Tucker and me looking down, and there's a whole thing about it. And then we have another one still. Her name was Pugsley. She's 11. We lost Doctor, and she is just an amazing dog. She really is. She's just so affectionate, and she's smart, and she just the only time she really makes noise is when her boy leaves, my son. When he's gone, she goes and sits on one place so she can look out the window, and she does this the whole time.
Yeah. So these are my daughter's dogs. Our older daughter, Michaela, she's 21. And long story on how she got them, but I consider them a rescue personally. And they're so freaking cute, and they have the best personality.
Yeah.
Like they're just amazing.
I love dogs.
They're amazing. And then there's Bella. She's a Havanese poodle mix, and she's getting groomed tomorrow.
You don't want to see her?
Oh, it's like the what is it? The dog protection people would probably come and take her. She looks terrible, and she's getting groomed, but our groomer moved to Arizona, and just
that a
finding
country
another
song?
good groomer.
Sounds like a
Libby.
country song. My groomer moved to Arizona. I can hear it. My groomer moved to Arizona.
Yeah, I tried another groomer, and then I didn't like it. Didn't like her, and we have one coming tomorrow. It's costing me a small fortune to have someone come tomorrow to groom her.
Let's get a
Do
pair
you
of
guys want to
clippers.
know how much it's going to cost me?
Oh, God.
Some dollars.
More than that.
Guess.
175.
It's going to be $170 for me to have someone come to groom her.
Do you have to tip them?
Yeah, you're supposed to. But it's California, and I live in a decent area, and I think that people think they can just overcharge. But it is a mobile groomer on top of it. But I work like 10 hours. I'm still working. Like, I work so much that it's just convenient. Time is money. It's convenient for me to have someone just come in to groom her. But they had me send a picture of her to them to give like a baseline of a charge.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're like, yeah, it's going to cost $168.
We don't take our dogs to the groomer, but they're all easy to groom. Just a good brushing, just the once in a while a bath, not even now that often. We can take care of the nails and stuff. So none of them are difficult to groom. They're all easy.
Yeah. Well, the Frenchers they don't need it, but Bella, she needs it. And I bought all this stuff to do it myself. It just takes me so long. And the weekend I need to be doing water changes and stuff like that. So it's just like cheaper to have someone do it. Easier for me to have someone do it.
Yeah. It's worth it.
It's worth it.
We have to have Bobo has to be taken to the groomer also. He's a big Himalayan cat. So
Bobo.
So what do they do with that? They just bath and blow out, or what?
No, we have him shaved like a lion. So he has a great big head, and then a big fluff ball at the end of his tail, and big feet. And everything else is cut short.
Ed, I need to see a picture of that.
There's a video, I think, isn't there?
Yeah, that one. I made a short of him after one of his haircuts, but he had hairballs too bad up high. So if he doesn't have hairballs up high, we do the mane. Otherwise, he's just like a poodle. He's just a little head. But they put a tie around him when he has to come home that way. And he hates
like a necktie?
He hates the tie. Yeah, like a little necktie they put on him. And he absolutely hates it. And my mom and it has like a collar that but like a human collar, like a businessman collar. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he hates it, but my mom loves it, so it stays on him for like 3 days, and then he finally hides it, gets it off, and hides it.
That's great, Nathan. Nathan said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Skipper."
I was agreeing with you.
Oh, one of my girls is having surgery tomorrow. We got approved for care credit. It's going to cover the entire cost, $1,200. So happy we get to do this finally. Good, and I hope it really helps her too.
Yeah, hopefully everything goes well, Nathan.
Yeah,
that would be great. That's good
always
to hear.
Scary. It's always scary, every little thing.
Yeah.
Wally still isn't fixed. It's time though. He is over a year old, and we're gonna take him in real soon to get him fixed. He definitely needs it. He's really cocky. Like he just, he really, when he goes out to the bathroom every time, he really kicks like super tough, super hard, and he's like standing there like, like just sort of all the time. He's just cocky. he's got this, thing, and I just hope it doesn't change him too much.
So,
well,
if
you have it snipped off, you won't be cocky.
Yeah. See, listen,
Ed with the dirty joke. Good job, Ed. I'm proud of you.
Finally. No, but with the dogs that we've had, and we had to get that taken care of, which I feel bad for them. But anyways, it didn't change the way that they acted.
It sometimes it doesn't, but the really really cocky dogs, the ones that are just really, he's not aggressive. It's not aggressive. He's just cocky, and it does change them. It does mellow them a little bit, Not always. It doesn't do it with every dog, but it can mellow out certain dogs. And Benjamin Peter says, "Why do you need to shave a cat?" Well, that's a whole nother dirty joke.
Well,
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Works said care credit, stay up on the payments. They charged 80% interest on the full amount borrowed because of a late payment. Is that legit? Because I have care credit for some dental work. Go to the dentist, kids. Stay up on your dental work, or you're going to wind up like doing care credit for the dentist. But what is the up with that? Can they do that 80%? I got to Google that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What is care credit? Is that like pet credit?
It's like for medical stuff, like pets, anything kind of medical, or I mean, I've even used it for the dogs.
Huh, I've never heard of it.
But you have to pay it back like within a certain period of time, or it's like humongous interest rate.
Yeah, sounds scary. Hi, June.
Hello, June.
Hi, June.
You gonna tell her what she's thinking, Rico?
Oh yeah, Rico.
Right. You'll have to watch the other one, June. We mentioned you in Ed's stream.
No, it was this one.
Was it? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was at the beginning. You have to watch the beginning of this stream. I'm sorry, it was the beginning, very beginning of the stream.
Or June.
It's too late now. She's gonna have to go back and watch. But it's good stuff, June. It's good. We talked about.
I have something to June's that's not mailed also up here. She has a trophy too. What it is I haven't found an engraver. I don't know where anything is in Chattanooga.
Hobby Lobby should sell them.
No, I want to find a guy that'll engrave it for me.
Oh, all right.
Do it just a little copper plate.
Don't they do that at trophy shops, Ed, or no?
I don't. Probably. Where's my
Well,
phone?
he made his own trophies and forgot how to ship them. So
Trophy shops near me.
I tell you what, some of them, like my brother was doing a car show one time, and he did it a couple years in a row. And the second year, the trophy skyrocketed. It was crazy. So it can be a little expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to look into this care credit thing.
I'm looking at it right now. It says it goes to, I think it's 26.99% interest rate. But I think you have like, what is it, 6 to 12 months to pay it off, like, and it's 0% interest. But if you don't pay it off within like so many months, then it's like
That's
huge interest rate. So you got to
Gotcha.
pay it off
Yeah, that's what
like
Cora was
within the
saying.
time frame.
Yeah. That's what Cora was saying there. If you pay it off and have no late payments and it's zero interest, similar thing to Klarna and Affirm and all these other new lending services, poorly regulated lending services.
I believe it.
There you go, Ed. Laserworks address 214-2114 Chapman Road, number 104, Chattanooga, Tennessee 37421.
I was going to go to this guy. I don't know who it is, but he engraves guns even.
That's
On
cool.
his website.
Hmm.
It's called Southern Expression Trophies. Well, it's close to me, but Laserworks probably would be easier to deal with. Let's see. It's called. Where'd you see Laserworks?
Ed. Ryan said, Matt, you're destroying my power to control Ed.
Where do you see Laserworks?
I don't know.
Oh, there was a comment from Matt in the chat.
Yeah, he found it.
And then he found the other one, Award Country, on Dayton Boulevard in Chattanooga.
Why do I not see that one?
Here's a place called Mr. Trophy House of Awards.
Mr. Trophy House. I wonder if they have to say that. Welcome to
It's in
Mr.
Red
Trophy
Bank.
House of Awards. How can I help you?
If they don't, they should.
Yeah.
There's a place called Doc Holidays. On a Wednesday, it's all you can eat wings for $15
Do they have
in
huckleberries?
Red Bank.
Mm.
I don't know, but they have a lot of other types of drinks.
Ed, you said you were going to the Huddle House, and I said, is that the one on Brainerd Road? And you never responded.
He never did.
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, I only found
Why
the one
would
on
I
Brainerd.
go? Why would I go to one in Brainerd that's 55 minutes from my house?
No, it was on Brainerd Road in Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the closest one I found.
So wait a
To
minute.
my house?
Yeah.
Brain. Ed, did you move that we didn't
I
know
looked real
about?
quick. I looked it up real
I
quick.
know about
so-
that one. Brainerd is near where that's where the Bermuda Triangle is on that road.
And it's 55 minutes.
I thought you were closer to Chattanooga.
Well, it's about 22 miles, but it's because the roads are all curvy.
Yeah. All the mountains.
Listen, you just gotta know how to
House
drive
is near
on.
me.
Hey, you just gotta know how to drive on them curvy roads. How about it, TJ?
Yep. We can fix you right up, Ed.
This Huddle House is only 1.9 miles away from me.
Ryan's got some advice for you, though. He heard the Dayton Avenue and Mr. Trophy House are sketchy AF.
I like Doc Holiday, 44 North and Red Bull.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
It's in Red Bank.
You got some
In Red Bank.
stalkers, Ed. I'm just saying.
Yeah. You do.
It's getting creepy. Matt
Look at
and Walway are trying to figure out who can stalk you the best.
There's gonna be like a picture from inside Ed's house. The call's coming from inside the house.
One of those
Cat's
movies.
in the corner, just
I know what you did last summer.
Oh, maybe the road
do
is
that,
Red
Jeff.
Bull in Red Bank.
Don't yawn. I'm on my last legs here. You know
You
what?
are-
I gotta go. I'm like falling
I'm
asleep.
getting ready to
so.
shut it down.
Hey, Rico,
Are
are we
ya?
doing a geek show out tomorrow?
Geek show out. I'm actually streaming with Nathan from 2 to 4 to help him out because he's just starting to stream and he had some questions. And so if anybody's interested in newbie streaming tips, we're gonna start that. We're gonna do that tomorrow on Nathan's channel, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard. And then I thought you and I were gonna work on your network, but if you don't want to do that, we can stream.
Oh, network would be more important.
Yeah.
So we'll do a geek out next week.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Whenever you want.
On that
Bye,
note,
Rico. I'll miss you.
well, I'm shutting
I'm
it
gonna
down
stay.
anyway.
Yeah, I'll stay
Shut
until
it down anyways. I want to thank everybody in the chat for being here, the mods, and Jeff for becoming a member. Jeff also for the super chat. I want to thank Doc Anthony. Sorry he had to drop off because the Starlink lost a connection. TJ Autocross, Chattanooga Ed, Aquaria Life, and Rico. Thank you guys very much for being here. We will see you guys next time.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Thanks. Bye.
You're welcome.
Free time.